graphic all set up and there we go. How's that? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to get the comments on the screen so that they look good on Instagram. I think we're live on Instagram. If anybody is on Instagram, how's it? I see people coming in and out. And how it works on Instagram, by the way, is you can only broadcast in 720. So for the people who have big 55-inch televisions and are watching this, it might seem a little soft, as they say in the industry. But other than that, that's all right. And again, Instagram looks like this. So, we're trying to accommodate that as best we can. But hey, if you're on Instagram, mahalo for joining us. We'll do our best to look at your chat. I have them up here. We have 5 people watching on Instagram right now. Hey, Rick S414, how are you, brother? Mahalo for being here. Bros, aloha no, how's it, Andy? And Hammer Jang Gang. Darlene in the house, how are you? Oh, okay. And Leilani Mitchell is saying, I'm looking forward to seeing my home again this year. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Esomante, Mushi Mushi, how's it, Gangi? Aloha from Edgewood, New Mexico, in the Badlands, right there. Oh, Sam Bittner, mahalo nui loa for joining us once again. As Charles K. How's it, Andy? And all the gangi. Ooh, Pualani, yay, I'm on Ed's phone again, but I'll go to my phone too. Well, like us on both, Pualani. I would appreciate that. And Lady Misty says, how's it to Darlene? Ooh, so does TikTok. Yeah, I tried to get on TikTok, but there's a whole nother deal. I can do it on my phone, but to add it to the list of people that we go with live here, Jerry, it's a little bit of an issue. I don't want to get geeky on you, but you have to join a bunch of staffs. Paul Hyde, what's up, Bentley? How you, brother? Aloha no. Hey, and there's Lynn Nakasone. Aloha from Colfax, California. Just stuff Colfax. That's all we like right there. How you, June? Aloha, Andy. Finally made it. Missed you. Glad you're back. Yeah, we're trying to do Thursdays at 3 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. If you're wondering what time it is, see, it's a little after 3 in Honolulu. And of course, there's the rest of the times. You can see them right there. Tokyo is already tomorrow. And we do have a few people watching us from Japan. So, mahalo, you buggers. Okay. And there's Pamela Shepard Garcia. Aloha from Kaka'ako. Face blue smiley. Okay, did I have all my alerts on? Hold on, let me turn on the alerts. Thanks for reminding me, Pamela. Watching you from Alabama. Caffeine addict, we can always count on you for giving us the Alabama update. How things in Bama? GB, aloha Andy, and Gangi. And there's Nani Aloha, our moderationist and associate producer. Aloha, Andy Hamajan Gang. Do you have the tablet or something for the bat phone? Do you have the alerts on? Oh, I just turned them on. Thank you. I kind of saw your bat phone there, and yes, a little late. I had to turn them off to adjust the comments so they look good on Instagram. Okay. Instagram's a weird thing. Evidently, they say, hey, you're live, and then people come in, they watch a little bit, and then they leave. They go in and out. So we're still assessing if it's worth being live on Instagram. Believe me, I'd rather be broadcasting in 1080p. Caffeine Addict says, in Bama, rain, nonstop storm coming from Texas. Uh-oh. I would check them at the border, make sure they don't have weapons. Whoo. How's it? Devin, another one of our moderationists, and Nani Aloha, and Rick S. Rick S. helps us too. Hard to keep track. Nani Aloha is basically in charge of that, but I do really appreciate all the help that Rick S., who is primarily on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken, because you look at his avatar there, right? And we are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, LinkedIn, Instagram, and a number of different pages on Instagram. Facebook and YouTube. So there we go. Whoo. Yabro Pro. How are you, Yabro Pro? Which is not easy to say, but we do our best. How's it? Okay, gang, looks like the gang's all here. Leilani Mitchell says, time for me to clean bathrooms while listening to Daily Pidgin. Okay, you know what? This might work out well for you then, Leilani. This first editorialized news item that we have is sort of a potpourri of different news items. There's a number of them, but and the whole thing's only about 3 minutes long, so I thought we'd start off with that, okay? So here we go. For those of you just joining us, we editorialize news items sometimes. I have a bunch of videos that I can play for you. Here's all our music videos. If you have a neighborhood you miss, you might mention it to me. I may have a video that goes through that. But let's take a look at this first.
Thousands of state education workers could soon be receiving hazard pay. The Honolulu Civil Beat reports an arbitrator.
How many people think, education, anyone involved in public education should get hazard pay no matter what? But listen to this.
Has ruled about 7,800 DOE employees are entitled to pandemic hazard back pay. Wow. Now, this would be up to 25% of their salary for 2 years. HGEA, which represents the workers, estimates that this will cost the state about $150 million. What? Important to note, this decision does not apply to teachers because there is no hazard pay provision in their.
What? Teachers aren't in. They're the first ones that should get hazard pay. Oh, my goodness.
Union's contract.
On day 4 of the week-long nurses' strike at Kapiolani Medical Center. More attention on Bingham Street. Patients complained about the noise from the picket line on Monday night. Then yesterday, the hospital spokeswoman says that the nurses blocked pregnant women in active labor from entering the driveway. The nurses apologized and said police are instructing them on how long they're allowed to be on the sidewalks.
First of all, want to apologize. We never are intending to do any harm to any patients. That is ultimately not our goal.
I really like the sound of this lady's voice.
We follow the laws of, how to strike and everything.
It's concerning when you have pregnant women who need to deliver a baby and cannot get to the hospital.
Gee, what's concerning about that, I wonder?
All of our entry points into the hospital, all of our entrances are open, but it's an access issue.
The hospital and nurses union are scheduled to resume negotiations in a week, but the nurses say they are ready to talk at any time.
The Maui Lanai ferry that ran aground off of Ma'alaia Harbor will soon be towed to Honolulu. The 55-foot Expeditions 5 vessel has been stuck since Monday morning. Good news, though, the Coast Guard says that the hull is intact and had not been leaking fuel. DLNR tells us that fuel has been removed and the company has hired a salvage expert to remove it and to bring it to Oahu for repairs.
Most Americans say they would not be able to afford an emergency expense. In fact, just 44% recently polled by Bankrate said they could handle an unforeseen bill of $1,000. Additionally, 2/3 say they question their ability to pay for immediate living expenses if they lost a primary source of income. Another similar size swell from the same direction, west-northwest, is expected in late tonight through tomorrow, so the high surf alerts might be extended. So we've got today as a day for our first alert, where we're going to have some gusty winds, scattered showers moving through the state. For Kauai and Oahu, it'll be much drier tomorrow. Those showers will likely linger and dissipate around Maui County tomorrow. Much drier as we head into the weekend. However,
down
with the
to
winds
70.
slowing down on Friday, another front's going to pick up those winds. It's
68,
going to be quite breezy this
65.
weekend,
Woo.
with a few more scattered showers on Sunday.
This See It Now digital news brief is sponsored by Long's Drugs, bringing our heart to every moment of your health.
Mahalo, Long's Drugs. Appreciate it. I always leave these sponsors in there because I appreciate, Hawaii News Now, what they're doing. And whenever I grab any of this stuff, I like to make sure that their logos and we recognize the people involved and the sponsors. So again, mahalo, Long's Drugs in Hawaii. All right. Okay, let's see. Teachers should get hazard pay. Yeah, I think only in Hawaii. Yeah, her voice is cool. I thought so too. Didn't you think so, Nani? Okay, let's see who we got. Hey, Guchikawa. Aloha no from SoCal right there. Patricia. Hiya, Mr. Miles. Patricia L. Ranieri. Ooh, Ranieri? Hard to say that. Caffeine, I'm doing fine. Oh, okay, good. No, that's exactly what the CEOs want discussion to be about instead of real issues. Nurses are bringing up, that's deflecting from the issues. Well, negotiation, especially when the nurses have to take to the streets to get a fair wage. I know. Mad Statter, aloha no Mad Statter, how you beef stew. Mahalo for the entertaining show. Mad Statter does Chatter with Statter on Twitch and on YouTube. Check her out. Give her a pink. Yes, and smash the like button on YouTube. Can tell she's a tuber. Look at that. She hits that. Ooh, I never get them right. There we go. How you. Yep, Miles, the nurses, make the nurses the bad guys. I know. I do not get involved. Do not shoot the messenger. Long's Drugs, known as CVS on the mainland. Yes, well, Long's Drugs was a family-owned business, and then, a couple generations down, the kids went, hey, you know what, let's just sell out to CVS, and that's what happened. But here in Hawaii, if they ever changed the name to CVS, they would, number one, lose all the dyslexics. And number two, people go, hey, what happened to Long? So I know. Because, I like buy my drugs from one Chinese guy. Ooh, Patricia Devon, we need to talk soon. Ooh, I hate when people say that to me. and every man knows when your wife says we need to talk, that basically means you need to listen. And I need to talk. Jeffrey Owen, how's it? Andy. That's 2 sentences right there. Mahalo, brah. I think you believe it's worth it. Aloha, Smitty. Aloha, gang. Everybody saying how's it to everybody else. That's good. And there's C. Honda, another one of our moderationists. Good to see you here. Pimping out Chatter with Statter. Wednesdays and Sundays, 5 p.m. And Statterbox at the cinema. That's Saturdays. I know. Here we go. And Deborah Casey Jones saying, how's it to Mad Statter? Aloha no. Okay, now the regulars know that, we have these music videos, but if you happen to be new here, if you have an old neighborhood, an old stomping grounds, let me know, and I may have a music video that goes through your old stomping grounds. Now, it's not going to look very good on Instagram because these are designed to be 16 by 9, but the music might be pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Garyeth man, how do you say that? Aloha, everybody. Namaste Zen. Aloha, Kevin. There's Namaste Zen right there. Wait, did I get him? There he is. Namaste Zen. And again, I always say this, Namaste Zen. Thank you for all your support on the YouTube side. He's probably watched every video we've ever made. And really appreciate your kind comments. Andy, can you play West Side Roll? Okay, let's try that. And that'll give me a good reason to show the other people who may not be that familiar with what's going on, what the videos look like. Okay, so here we go. Hold on. You see, I got to do my little anti-clunky thing. Okay, this goes out to Love Pat Pat, West Side Roll.
Well then, what you do last summer out there on some Hawaiian Isle? That's me with some friends and Corona. Well, it's gotta be good, 'cause you only get one. Sitting on the beach, sand and the sun. That's living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. But you gotta be alive. She believes, and her laughter is sweet. And I'm one margarita away from asking her out. Find a little courage, I could be here all night. Leave me here standing if my timing ain't right. That's living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. But you gotta be alive. It's all written in our page. When we let something go, when we give from the heart, when we make a new friend, we will play on rainy days, and our ships will all come in. Yeah, living. But you gotta be alive. It's all written in our page. When we let something go, when we give from the heart, when we make a new friend, we will play on rainy days, and our ships will all come in. Yeah, living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. Yeah, living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. Yeah, living, that's the beauty of life. Wonderful life, wonderful life. But you gotta be alive.
Ooh, there you go. Make sure you stay alive, gang, so you can enjoy the West Side once in a while. I wish it was more often for me. Great positive sound song. Yes, Namaste Zen. And that again is Lono. Go to lonomusic.com if you want more of that. He's been a big supporter of the channel here. And, you know, for the people who don't know, you know, when you say, hey, play some Ian Tongi or something, if I don't have license to the song, I can't play it. Okay? I have you know, a few people like Lono who let me use their stuff, Melvin Lead and different people. But if it's published by somebody and I try to use it, you know, the copyright strike thing, exactamo. So sometimes I do a video, I'll use Hawaii footage, but I'll use a song I have license to from a service I subscribe to. As how. Whew. As long as no one pokes with a stick, I'm good. Huh? What does that mean? Oh, here and Stream, somebody's Extreme Elements is letting us know where you can find more Lono music. It's upside down because it's not a flag made by Hawaiians. No, that's not it, Code Man. When you see the flag upside down like that, it's because it shows distress. When even American flags, if you're on a boat and you have an American flag and you make it upside down, other people see it, they know you're in distress. So a lot of the Hawaiians will take the Hawaiian flag and fly it upside down because Hawaii, in their mind, is in distress, you know. In fact, that's actually a pretty good segue. I have an item here, a news item from Australia. Okay, now, and the reason I grabbed it is because Australia celebrates a day. I think it's January 26th, and every year on that day, certain statues get vandalized. Now, I don't want to blow the punchline, but let's play that. Check this out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's on the loose.
This is really weird too, by the way, because there isn't a lot of talking. I don't know if this is how they do it in Australia, but this is the Captain Cook statue. Look, someone tore it down. Either that or they said, hey, take your shoes off, Captain Cook, before you come Australia.
This sort of vandalism really has no place in our community, and we'll be working. I want to signal today that we will be working with council to repair and reinstate the statue, the statue in St Kilda that has been vandalised overnight.
Look at this, just his shoe. I know. I guess someone tore it down. Captain Cook. Gee, I wonder why they don't like him.
Yeah, has that been...
Well, I think if we're going to have a day that's called Australia Day, it should actually relate to when we became a nation, because the 26th of January is not when Australia became federated. That's Federation Day. So why don't we have it on a day that actually means something as a national symbol for everybody in Australia in terms of the states federating to become a nation? I think it's a total no-brainer. I don't know why we keep insisting on hanging on to this artificial date about a flag getting planted on a beach somewhere to mark the beginning of a prison.
Too funny. Look at this. Oh, MG. And she can't wipe it off because she no more hand.
I definitely think Australia deserves its day. A nation this big, a nation that's come this far, they deserve their date. But of course, the Aboriginals and the people, who were originally here, it was a day that's very sad for them.
Yeah.
It's caused a lot of issues in their lives, and of course, what's it called? Generational trauma.
Yeah.
All these issues. I mean, I'm sure it's still affecting them, and I do think the date should probably be moved.
Look at this, man. And you know what? Watch this guy who's cleaning it. This guy here, I think they got to bring somebody else in. Oil-based, don't wash off. I know.
But I do sympathize with the position of the indigenous Australians, because I come from a country that was colonized by a foreign power as well, and I do see how they can be not too excited or happy about the fact that the day the colonizers arrived, and I see their point. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So
he's doing a great job cleaning that off. Look at that. Poor guy. I gotta do this every year. Look at that. Oh, man. And I love the high vis, so nobody throws paint on them. Oh, man. So if for those of you like Nina Marie Young here came in kind of late, and she's saying, wait, what happened? That was a news item from Australia, and I guess it's January 26th, there's they call it National Day or something, and every year around that time, people start vandalizing the statues of Captain Cook and Queen Victoria and all the people that colonized the Australian land. And it's primarily the indigenous people. So we don't know anything about that in Hawaii. Look at that. Tip needs to be closer. Yeah, I know. You think, he'd get better at it. He has to do it every year. Pushback day. Yeah, I guess so. Gee, aloha. How's it, Crispy? K9, aloha no. Next year is the purge. I don't know what that means, but if it has anything to do with weight loss, count me out. I know. I've been into this ice cream thing. Oh, man, I know. Maybe I should fire up Ice Cream Wednesday again. I'm fighting my hair. Can you tell? Anyway, so let's see. Let's get my hair kind of. I talked about that the other day. Does anyone else get mad at their hair? Hey, knock it off. We have a job to do. Oh, you mean they're waking up? I don't know, but I think they've been awake for a while. It's just, somebody else keeps hitting the snooze alarm. Brother, was one local. He get choke overtime. Oh, yeah, that's who's doing it. That's right, aloha, Smitty. It's the guy whose job it is to clean it off. Hey, we'll get some overtime. Okay, you bring the red paint this year. This 1 meal per day sucks. Oh, off the hook. What, you trying to lose weight too? And Jerry follows it with, ice cream. I know. Oh, well, get that purge with good food and good ice cream. I don't know about that. Is there any good ice cream? It's a gateway drug to, cheesecake and chocolate. That's what it is for me anyway. Maybe some people have more self-control. Not I, said the yellow chicken. Yeah, because in Hawaii, all kinds of things. Hey, Lex, what's up? Oh, man, watch out. This is my fave thing ever. I wonder what that means, Lex. Love your avatar, Jerry Minoza. There we go. Superman, that's why. Sugar is worse than cocaine. Yes, but I don't know too many people. No, stop. Almost said something that I fell off the wagon already. Yeah, I did too. I think it was 1981. That was one of the jokes I used to tell about having cancer. I said, one of the upsides of having cancer, I'm finally the weight I've been putting on my driver's license all these years. I can't eat ice cream. No, it's winter here, too cold. You know what, Patricia? I don't know if you know this, but they sell like 3 times as much ice cream in cold weather as they do when it's hot. I don't know why that is. Please don't mention halo halo. What's next? Goody goody. Lauren Shaughnessy. Aloha, Andy. Long time. Yes, it has been a long time. By the way, the reason, since you haven't been around, Lauren, the comments are in the middle now because we're broadcasting on Instagram, right? So their aspect ratio is like this. They miss out on some of the other stuff, but at least. And right now, there's one person watching on Instagram. So whoever that is, Thanks. Well, on Instagram, when you're live, people come in and out, and they, oh, yeah, well, maybe I want to check that out for a while. But, whoo, Andy, bad cancer joke. Is there such a thing? I don't know. Oh, Andy, your hair's looking good. No, where's oil? Thank you so much. But, everybody, yeah. But you got to get mad at your hair, right? Cancer is a horrible disease. I hit the 2-year remission mark. Yeah, I was, I guess, I don't know, 5 years ago, something like that for me. In fact, I just went for my annual cancer checkup where they, look at things. And right now, because of the radiation, because I had it right here, the radiation, I'm having some issues with my teeth. So I'm going to the dentist now. And I had to find a new dentist because my regular one closed up shop. So now I'm going to see Dr. Staff Okimoto here in Mililani. Can recommend him highly. And really a wonderful experience. Jody, who helps out. And then Lisa, Lisa also is there. And what nice people. I know. By the way, great Hawaiian shirt. Oh, thank you. Okay. How's the skyline doing these days? You know what? People, they of course could use, 10 times more ridership. It's growing. And I've said this from the beginning. I don't think the people now who have cars and kind of have their lifestyle wired are going to be jumping on the Skyline. Skyline is the light rail system that goes from Eva all the way to the Aloha Stadium that they're tearing down. But I think it's going to be for the next couple generations. Code Man, we are blessed. You are still with us, Andy. I'm glad the angels have blessed you. Well, the angels and Queen's Medical, right? And having medical, it helps too, And I got killer medical. I don't know how people without medical or on the edge do it. I mean, the cost of having cancer almost took me down, wiped my savings out, everything I could. Well, and a lot has to do with it. You're down for the count, if it's semi-serious like mine was. You're down for a year and a half, Take a year and a half off, plus take on a whole bunch of debt. Yeah, I know. Well, it's not really debt. It's what they call copay, But some of these procedures, they're like $30,000. So your copay, that's the portion that the medical people don't pay and that you're responsible for. I'll bet Mrs. Bumatai gets some of that credit too. Are you kidding? She was instrumental. I know. Well, I laid here in that bed for 6 months. I remember it took me 20 minutes to go the 10 feet to my bathroom, which is right there. Oh, it's brutal. I know. But you know what, man? You can't feel sorry for yourself. Especially, I was in the hospital for a month and a half and seeing the little kids, with the bald heads in the crib, not really knowing what's going on. And waving and smiling, and you're thinking, oh man, I have nothing to complain about. I haven't had medical insurance for 8 years now. Habut. What? Oh man, that Lauren, 8 years? Oh, that is habut. Oh, Lauren, no more medical insurance. I feel bad for her. Oh, I feel habut. Okay. Oh. Wow. So sad the little kids get cancer. So that's right. I'm not gonna, without getting all maudlin here, people goes, God, you must be bummed about getting cancer. I said, you know what? Suddenly, if someone came to you and said, okay, we have to pick someone in your family to have cancer, what are you going to say? Oh, my wife, my kids, my dog. I'm like, guess what? I'll take the hit. I was happy to carry the torch. I know. My father died of it. My brother died of it. So believe me, it takes almost dying to appreciate life sometimes. For me, anyway. Hey, off the hook. I second that emotion. No can afford, Andy. Hey, you know, you're not the only one, Lauren. You're not the only one. So I'm hoping you're very careful about other things, as they say. Okay, speaking of people with bigger problems than I will ever have, oh, no, fruitcake cures all. Wow. Yeah, I love that clip of you dancing with your bike. Yeah, I know, that was the best. What Nina Marie Young is talking about is after I beat cancer, I took a road trip on my motorcycle and I stopped in the middle of the desert, blasted some music, and shot myself dancing, you know, in sort of a celebration, like, hey, I'm back. My wife, when she saw it, she's cried. I know. But anyway, like I was saying, getting back to people with bigger problems than I have, okay? Check this out.
Many of us know what it feels like to be in quarantine for days, even weeks, but what about for the rest of your life?
January is Kalaupapa Month in Hawaii, honoring the memory of thousands who were exiled to Kalaupapa due to leprosy. Kamakapili has more in tonight's Aloha Authentic.
It was in 2021 when a bill was signed into law designating the month of January of each year in Hawaii as Kalaupapa Month. Here at the Hawaii State Capitol, one of 3 statues of St. Damien stands as not just a reminder of his significance in Hawaii's history, but of the painful past our people had to endure. Believed to have been introduced to the Hawaiian Islands in the 1830s, leprosy began to spread amongst Hawaii's people. On January 6, 1866, the first 12 patients believed to have contracted it were sent to Kalaupapa on Molokai as an act was passed which isolated and confined all leprous patients who shall be deemed capable of spreading the disease of leprosy. Because the government provided very little support, the original inhabitants of Kalaupapa had extended their help. But because of overcrowding, the government ordered the original inhabitants to leave, evicting those who remained in January of 1895. 2 months after his arrival in Hawaii, Belgian man Joseph Damien de Voster was ordained as a priest here in downtown Honolulu at the Cathedral of Our Lady of Peace. Becoming known as Father Damien, he set off to Kalaupapa in 1873 as a religious leader, but also as a friend and advocate for its leprosy patients. From cleaning patients to addressing their wounds, to providing sacraments and anointings, to building churches and homes, Father Damien was considered a blessing to Molokai for his selflessness. He even chose to remain in the colony permanently. After succumbing to leprosy himself, he died from the disease at the age of 49. He was buried in Kalawao until 1936, when his remains were exhumed and reburied in Belgium. A relic of his remains of his right hand was then returned to Molokai and laid to rest in his original grave in 1995. Father Damien was canonized and elevated to sainthood as Saint Damien in 2009. Did you know? Now you do.
Wow. Kamakapili. Amazing. I love his segments. They're so informative. And I had no idea they took his body back to Belgium and then his right hand came back and they reburied it in Kalaupapa. He goes, look his right hand. Oh, I don't know. It's stuck in this position. Okay, send him back Hawaii, I guess. Oh, man. Ah, I know. Choo. Jinkies. What does that mean? What does jinkies mean, Jerry? I have no idea. Yeah, what? Just one hand. Okay. I know. Miles. No idea. Lono has a song that was based on Father Damien's shrine in Belgium. He was gifted a tapestry for it. Only 6 in the world. One of them at the shrine, one of them at the Vatican, and Lono got one. What? Wow. That's incredible. Andy permanent shaka. I know. Yeah, remember that shaka thing we did? What was it? It was called the. I'm wondering if I can find it. Hold on. It was called Haka Shaka or something. Do you remember that? Let me see if I can find that. No, I can't find it. No. Remember that? Remember that Haka Shaka? Somebody sent me that thing. I wonder if we could, other stuff. I wonder where that would be. Drops, intros, other stuff. No, I can't find it. Wait, let me search one more place. Maybe I can find it. And then I'll give up. Right now, the people on, yeah, I'm going to have to give up. If I don't cue stuff up, I don't think about it. Okay. Andy has Shaka sent back to Hawaii. Oh, I'm glad Nani liked that one. There we go. Yeah, it's hilarious. Well, I didn't even know about the American Indian travesties either, Codeman. Oh man, let's not go there. We'll just depress ourselves. Julius Hubble, hey, aloha, brother Julius. Mahalo for being here, brah. Thank you. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's kind of like every uncle in Hawaii look like Julius right there. I believe it's a shaka lesson. No, that was the haka shaka, the yoga lesson. This was something else. I thought I had it in other stuff, but I don't know where it is. Is it from the vault? No, I don't know. That's something else you're thinking about. Okay. Whew. Are you going to be at No Vacancies this Saturday? Paul Hyde wants to know. Yes, Paul. In fact, we're doing a 6:30 and an 8:30 show. And both shows is myself, Augie Tolba, and Frank DeLima, all on the same show. We've never done that before. I take one night and Augie takes the next show or however. But we usually always do our own shows, but we're going to each do, I think, 20 minutes. Yeah, good luck. And but all three of us on the same show. That's No Vacancies Comedy. Go to andybumatai.com if you want to, see the link. Or if you're geeky, you can go to eventbrite.com and search No Vacancies. But again, andybumatai.com is easier to remember. And then you click the link there, and it'll take you right to there. Whew, awesome. I'll be there. Well, come up and say hi, Paul. I'd like to say how's it to any of the Hammerjang gang that shows up. Whew. How's it, Jeffrey Lee Mertzberger? Bacher. Don't know how to say it. So good to see you. It's very difficult to get medical insurance after you retire. Well, try after you retire and after you've had cancer. Okay. Oh, here's C. Honda putting the link up. If this is in the comments for, I guess, anyone who can see it, you can click on it. It should be hot. Yes, Jeffrey, the whole insurance thing, what a scam. Whew, I know. June wants to know, Andy, do you have any videos in the area near Kuilima Estates? Kuilima. Where's Kuilima? I'm locking up. I would stay in Waikiki and then at the Kuilima, and then be totally. Oh yeah, in that side. No, I have North Shore, is the closest I have, and I think it goes past Kuilima. But that's all I have. Let me see what that one is. Hold on. I think if I type N-O-R-T, North. Oops, I spelled it wrong. North Shore. I think this is it. Here, let me try this one here. Hold on, June. I'm getting better at this, but I'm still not good. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see here. And then if I put, I think it's this one here. Let's see. This goes out to you, June, unless I blew it, which is highly possible. I don't know why it has that banner running over the top of it. Guess what? Owen hit the wrong button. That's all right. At least you know you're watching the Daily Pidgin Live. Bang! Ooh, right there. And by the way, if you have any critique, be kind. You can email here. This is at info@bumatai.com. That is the email address if you would like to contact us that way. And my name is spelled that way. Yeah, there we go. Who, some people had some questions, and one was, Andy, is that a Wyland behind you? No, this is this here, this picture behind me. This is a triplicate or a tripkit or something like that. It's a Robert Lynn Nelson. And how I happened on it was, this is how long I've had this. Robert Lynn Nelson was getting married, and I forget what island it was. Well, I happened to be there, and I don't know how we ended up going. I said, hey, man, how you doing? He goes, hey, come to the wedding. So I went to the wedding, ended up on stage. Anyway, we had a great time. What a wedding. What a great guy. And a few days later, he sent me this, 3, all rolled up in a tube, and then I had it framed. And there's some really nice writing right here. You can't read it. I used to have it somewhere, bigger, but it said, to my good friend Andy. But I do have a Wyland. Wyland is another good friend of mine, and the Wyland is in the living room, and my wife wouldn't let me steal it. It's a Ahonu. Yeah, that he did. I stood there right with him, and I was interviewing for my show, and he goes, hey, come on in here. So I brought a GoPro, I shot it, and I have a video somewhere of him actually painting it. So, and Code Man wanted to know, hey, is Bulaia still doing shows? Every once in a while you hear something about Bulaia, but not much, And says, and then Leilani Mitchell, how about a video of Lanikai? I don't have Lanikai. I have Kailua, but going into Lanikai and stuff, and, to shoot in there, it didn't work for me. Let's put it that way. I tried, but, they're going through all kinds of things. There's no parking. Traffic is jammed, and you can't, Anyway, and Jerry Mendoza wanted to know, has there been any changes to Kaneohe? What are you kidding? Woo! I have a Kaneohe video, but it's got to be at least a year old, the one I have now. So, but it might give you an idea of what's going on, Jerry. Oops. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the chat. There we go. Waimanalo Blues. No, I don't have. Again, that's a copyrighted song, Lauren. We don't have that. That's a beautiful picture. Yes, thank you, Deborah. It's a triplicate of Molokini Island, and so when you hang it, you have to cut. See, I don't know if you can tell, but that's Molokini Island. And it has some of his original brush strokes on it, but it's that thing where they duplicate it, but it's raised and it looks really cool. Anyway, I've had it for years and I love it. I don't have Waimanalo Blues. All I can do on Waimanalo, Lauren, is we have my own Waimanalo Blues. Yeah, I do. I have a funky version of a song that I put together for Waimanalo. Let's play that. What the heck? Okay, so I gotta go here. Then I do this, and then I say, and I go here. Lauren, this isn't Waimanalo Blues, but it is Waimanalo Funk. There we go. Why Manalo? And Leilani Mitchell says, I have a friend who sells lau lau. He puts lots of meat. And all the OG lau lau eaters going, yeah, but what about the bara fish? Huh? What? Get? I know. Hey, how's it, Steven? Danielson? Aloha no. And what's Nani say bat phoning me here about? Hold on. Garrett joining us again on LinkedIn. Oh, hey, how's it? I don't have LinkedIn up over here. Here, I'll show you what I mean when I say that. You know, over here, that's, I don't know if you can see this, but this is Rumble here. Let's see what that looks like. Is that, I don't know. Here, wait. My feed, and then I click this. No? Oh, there. Yeah, so that's Rumble. This is Twitch right here. Okay. How many we have watching on Twitch? Oh, 15 people watching on Twitch. Here's Facebook. There we go. Let me see how many we have watching there. I have to reload it, and then it says live. And then we have a few. I can't tell. 30. No. It says live, and then we have a few. I can't tell. I didn't want to talk, or I had 4 people watching on that. We're on Facebook, 3 different sites there, so hard to keep up. And then let's see, on YouTube, well, what are we doing on YouTube? If I do this, go here and then click that. I know I shouldn't get off on these tangents, but whatever. Okay. Anyway, you see what I'm doing over here. That's what all this business is. Sorry. Oh yeah, and this camera here is only so when I'm looking this way, you know, I can go like this and I can look, and it looks a little more presentable to you, but don't know if it's worth it. Maybe it's not. Anyway. Okay, whew. How's it, Code Man? Cody Elrod. By name is Cody Elrod. Oh, that's a cool name. Oh, mahalo for showing. Huh? Showing what? Showing face. Oh, maybe what the kind. I know. Oh, I don't think I could do all that, Andy. You're on top of it for sure. Well, either that or getting better at looking like I am. I know. 31 Hamajang people on YouTube. Okay. Well, you know what, Nani? We're getting close to the top of the hour. In fact, it's just a few more minutes. Why don't you think about somebody we can raid? You know, that might be kind of fun. And I'll try to play what? Oh, I got to play this one. Okay. This one here, this is remember that guy who beat up the cop, and to escape, he jumped in the cop's car and then took off. And the whole time, you know, they were, now he's going through Haleiwa. And they finally caught him in front of Iolani Palace. And the whole time I'm going, brah, you're on an island. Where are you going to go driving a stolen cop car with a big number on the top and GPS tracking? I know. It's like, what? Who? Can you show a big guy? No, you know what? Come on, man. We're just about wrapping up, and I want to do this last one. But I appreciate you, and because, well, you shot all that stuff. Gee, I wonder why you want to see it. Okay, and Kevin Fraser just smashed the like button. But okay, for anyway, check this out. The guy went to trial, but check this out here.
The man accused of attacking a Honolulu police officer last year has been found guilty of assault. On February 16th, 2023, Hoku o Kalani Patak hit Corporal Nakia Newton with a carjack stand extension, fracturing his skull in 3 places. Patak then stole the officer's vehicle and was later arrested near Iolani Palace. Patak was initially charged with attempted murder, but the jury found him guilty of the lesser offense of assault, which is punishable by up to 10 years in prison. A hearing to determine whether he's eligible for an extended sentence.
This guy, he clean up good, but yeah, look at that. If you got to go court, you can clean up, huh? No wonder they took some time off. Oh, he went shave.
Will be held on Tuesday.
Anyway, that was a short one. Okay, gang, that brings us to the top of the hour. Mahalo for joining us here. Really appreciate it for all the people. Yeah, just take the ticket. I know, Leilani, can you imagine that? Oh, lokai for life. Old days, that's what my uncle always left his keys in the ignition. Oh, man, why not? Believe me, I know. Hey, where's your keys? Oh, and hide them in the ignition. Hi, Felicia, front row. Hadi, aloha, no, thanks for being here. Okay, hey, Nani, did you want to raid somebody? Give me a couple minutes, please. Okay, let's do it. Okay, then, you know what? I'll play another video here. This one's another short little video, and basically what it's about is if you're looking for a unique Valentine's gift and you happen to be in Hawaii, okay, check this out.
Well, the Honolulu Zoo is getting into the Valentine spirit with a unique way to recognize that special someone.
Yeah, whether it's a term of endearment or resentment, for a small donation, you can take part in its Love Bites promotion. For a small donation, you can name a veggie, bug, or heart pop after your loved one, or not so special someone, which will be fed to an animal at the zoo. In addition, a digital
What? So did you hear that? You can name something like a bug or I guess a small animal that they feed to larger animals, and then go, this is for honey, look it. Happy Valentine's Day.
Bites Valentine's Day card will be sent to that special someone.
You can take part in this promotion with a $5, $10, or $20 donation. And if you feel that recipient is extra deserving, you can upgrade your donation and get a personalized video of one of our animals, their animals enjoying a heart pop for $100 or love melon for $150.
Very cute. But how petty do you have to be if you're going to send this to an ex and you're going to spend $150?
Right.
Like, hey, check this out.
Why would you spend any amount of money or attention on an ex?
I wouldn't personally, but I'm here for the pettiness. If somebody does do it, it's kind of hilarious.
You're there to watch.
Yes, of course.
Can you imagine for Valentine's Day, someone says, I named a spider after you. Oh, here's a video of it being eaten by a snake. Much love. Ah! Oh, so glad I did not miss you guys tonight. Oh, thank you, Nina Marie Young. Appreciate it. You and your having wings avatar. And it comes out as poop. I know. Yeah, there you go. Get a video of that for your Valentine's Day. My husband would be the watermelon or banana for the gorillas. Wow. Oh, I know. I want one of the giraffes to be named after me. Oh, no, long neck. Woo, we are lucky. I think so. Okay, Nani, did you find anybody? You know, I'm looking, and we have mildly aggressive folk singers, Hazy, Melissa Lamb music, but she has 180. I'm looking for somebody maybe that doesn't have that many. Or we don't have to, you know. Maybe we just forget it, you know. Yeah? What do you think? Or do you still need some time, Nani? Let me know. Do I have anything that we did not talk about? I don't know. Let me look. Let's see. We did the... Oh! I'm hesitating because this isn't very nice. But it's sort of a public service announcement. If anyone knows about has information leading to this. But I don't know if you remember, but some months ago, there was a chemical attack. An ex-boyfriend attacked his ex with some chemical that burnt her skin and stuff. Well, guess what? In Ala Moana, a random person was attacked. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I hesitate to do this, but if you know anything, please help this young lady.
News this morning.
HPD reports a woman was attacked by someone who threw some sort of chemical at the victim. Casey Lunn is live there this morning trying to get more information outside of Ala Moana. Morning, Casey.
Yeah, Steve, Grace, good morning. We're here at Keaumoku and Kapiolani, right in front of Ala Moana Center. This is near the Planet Fitness gym. We were here last night when this all unfolded. This was around 9:15 last night. We don't have a lot of information other than that initial report from HPD. We are trying to get some more details. We were here on the scene, and we have some video from that when we were over here. Again, we have learned that that victim was a 25-year-old woman. The initial information that we have is that she was in this area and had possibly been leaving the gym there when there was some sort of a chemical attack. Again, we want to be careful about what we report here because we don't have all the official information from HPD, though our crew was on scene here when we talked to some of the witnesses that saw this happen. Take a look, or take a listen, I should say, to one.
She ran inside to wash it off. You know, it was very loud. And then on the way out on the stretcher, her face was messed up. Well, it's pretty horrible and shocking, really. And the way it makes me feel is the guys, is he still at large? These are things I don't know. I mean, was it a random attack? Was it personal? Could it happen to someone else at any time? You know, it's a scary thought here in Honolulu. An acid attack is the last thing I expected on a Tuesday night at Ala Moana.
The Honolulu Fire Department, again, classifies this as a chemical incident. This, again, happened just after 9 p.m., 9:19. So we are trying to get a little bit more information, an update on that young woman. Her age was 25 in the police in the EMS report that we got. So we'll be following up and try to get a little bit more details on what happened here last night. And, of course, her condition. This is reminiscent of something that happened in Mililani. We're not connecting those two things, but a chemical attack, a chemical incident, very strange. So we're going to be diving into this and trying to get a little bit more information on exactly what happened. For now, though, we'll send things back into the studio with Steve and Grace.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Casey.
Whoa. Okay. Weird note to end on, but we rated. Who's the gal? Chika Tatsuya. She plays, her and her significant other play some very cool music. If you're on Twitch, then we rated over there. So the rest of you, mahalo nui loa. Thanks for tuning in. And we're going to hit the button. And again, Thursdays, 3 p.m., still trying to do it, okay? Appreciate it, you guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.